Yo, what up people, it's your boy the Live King coming at you with a quick video, and this video was brought to you by EA Gamechangers program. Thank you EA for giving me the assets to create this video. And basically in this video I'm just going to talk about some of the stuff I liked in the Next Level trailer. The games were Madden and FIFA. Kind of sad I didn't see NHL, but apparently that's on the way too. So let's get to it. As you can see, the Frostbite logo is there. Gameplay in development, game engine footage. That's what it says at the bottom. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do we see here? We see an eye. We see some crazy graphics. And we start off with this crazy running animation. I love the running animation. And if you just notice that this game looks a lot more realistic on the field compared to previous gen. I know they said it's in-game engine, but if you look at it, it looked like they just blurred out some of the fans in the back and they want to focus more on Lamar Jackson. So it's going to be interesting when the actual footage comes out, how this compares to the actual game. But it's EA Sports, they know how to make pretty looking games, so I'm not worried about the graphics at all. But I just love the running animation. A lot of people are just worried about how the gameplay is going to play. So we shouldn't be worried about any of the visuals. But this right here, I love how he just broke his ankles. You know, FIFA has been good with the one-on-one over the last couple of years. But this looks like it's more in-game than the Madden. We got a bit of crowd vibes going here, people getting hyped. You got some throwback footage here. Look how he broke the crowd. Look how he broke the tackle. Remember in the previous trailer they said make sure you feel every inch, or take advantage of every inch, or something like that. That's something I'm really gonna look for in next gen. But look how he just broke the tackle, and he didn't have a lot of space to operate. Maybe there's no suction anymore, no canned animations. So we'll see how that goes, but that looks good, man. And here you got Mbappe from FIFA, and basically the skin textures look decent. I still don't think there's a lot of skin texture, but you know, FIFA never really had a lot of skin textures on their player models anyway. But as long as the players are sweating in the game and they don't look dry at the end of the games, I think I'll be fine with it. But right here you can see the detail in the player faces, and you can see the rain on the camera. He's about to take a penalty kick, so he's getting ready for it. And I've noticed that they're showing a lot of the feet, so maybe they got better foot planting technology in there as well. Here's the one-timer. Again, this looks a lot like what FIFA is going to look like in the next generation console. I don't think any of that's pre-rendered. Here we got the Atlanta Falcons coming out, which is pretty much my favorite shot in the game. I wish they had the screenshot for it, but I'm gonna make sure I got a screenshot for it though. But just the detail and how colors pop, and the flames in the back, it looks amazing, man. And here we got the Cop, where Liverpool plays. You got the museum, the detail. This is definitely in game. You can see some of the player models here. You know, most games they use the cutscene from like a real game before the game, but you know, this is next gen, so everything has to be in game. Look at that. I love how that looks. And then here you got Liverpool with the scarves, Liverpool fans with the scarves. You got the soft light up here. Check out these. Check out the flag movements and stuff. Feel next level. They're pushing a lot of the crowd animation, so hopefully all these games get to NHL's level, man. Here's Mbappe. He's celebrating after he scored with his teammates. We got Tom Brady here in the rain. real gritty. Man, next gen is gonna be beautiful, man. Look at that. But then again, if you watch the PlayStation announcement, a lot of those games looked good. Like the detail and the graphics looked amazing. So I'm not worried about the graphics at all. But there's Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Notice the detail in the backfield. All right, there's gonna be a lot of great detail when it comes to next gen. And look at the cloth too on the jersey. The jersey material, I should say. I shouldn't say cloth, but look at the detail on here. That's crazy. Little stuff like that matters. And you got FIFA during the day. Most of the shots were at nighttime, but it's nice to get a day shot just to see how the game would possibly look during the day. But yeah, he looked like they were both fighting for the ball. But again, they're showing more crowd celebrations. If you notice that they got the cheese head in the crowd right here. Cheese head. As if you know, like a lot of the crowd in NHL has a little bit of differentiations in there. They also have opposing fans in the crowds. So hopefully all that stuff gets put into the other games on next gen. So I want to see that in FIFA. I want to see that in Madden. I just want to see great presentation, because for me personally, that's pretty much why I play the games. I'm not a big franchise guy. I'm a big play now guy. I like to just pick any team and just roll with them to see how I play, just to hear the atmosphere. Like that's why I play sports video games. So when I will go into Tampa Bay, I want to hear Tampa Bay crowds. When I play with Green Bay, or if I'm playing against Green Bay and I'm in Green Bay, I want to hear the Green Bay chants and stuff like that. So that's why I play these games. And here's a header. One thing that bothers me about FIFA is that he's about to hit the ball with his head, and he has no facial animation. And that's one thing that kind of bothered me with FIFA. So hopefully, they get the game how they want to play this year, and they can focus on adding facial animations and facial stuff to the game, because if you put all this detail in the game and you don't have a lot of facial animations, it's just going to look like robots out there. So that's another area I think EA Sports can work on, especially with FIFA. You don't really have to do that with Madden because they got the helmets on, but these guys have no helmets on, so it would be nice to get some great facial animations. A lot of breaking tackles. I like, see how he's jumping towards the end zone. Again, more crowd stuff. So the crowd stuff is going to be big. The crowd atmosphere is going to be next level. So they're just getting on NHL's level, man. Because NHL been had that. It's in the body, it's in the mind, it's in the soul, it's in the game. EA Sports, next level. Again, they got the frostbite. I'm kind of disappointed NHL wasn't at the show, but apparently that's coming soon. What do you guys think about the Madden trailer? Let me know down below. We're going to go look at some of these features right now. Just the ones that caught my attention. I'm going to scroll down here. All the stuff they've been promoting about next gen anyway. Here they're showing the header again. They should put more facial animations in there. I keep talking about it. But yeah, reimagined player bodies. The next gen technology creates deeper definition in player physiques, while dynamic lighting accentuates details such as faces, hair kits, and uniforms to take athletes to a whole new level of realism. So they're using the word realism, so I'm expecting these games to look real when I pop up when I load up my next gen console. So next level audio. This is another part of the game that I always look for when I play sports games. Spatialized audio Whether you're running out of the tunnel in Atlanta or leaping into the stands in Green Bay, hear the spine-tingling roar of the stadium thanks to spatialized audio technology new to Madden that wraps around you for a completely immersive experience. I'm just hoping that the timing of the crowd reactions are on point, because that's one thing that, it kind of got left in the back last gen. So hopefully, the timing and stuff is a lot better next gen. Move next level. As you can see, a lot of the player animations, they're showing my favorite running animation here. I just love how it looks. Again, look at the player on the side, on the left too. So a lot of this stuff, I'm definitely gonna play it just to see if it's in there. Pretty sure it's in there, but gotta check for yourself. Off-ball humanization, from adjusting shin pads in the 89th minute to screaming for passes in the end zone. Notice how they say screaming for passes. So I'm trying to see if they got the facial animations in the game. In Madden especially, because they pretty much say screaming for passes in the end zone, so that's Madden. Player humanization unlocks the most authentic character behavior ever seen in sports video games, letting you see the detail and feel all the emotions of football at the highest level. So again, facial animations, that's what I'm looking for. So if a player is screaming, they better either have the audio or they have the facial animations, so, or maybe both. But we'll see. Next level atmosphere, again, crowds, everything's gonna look crazy. Exquisite weather detail. I'm not sure why this is paused, but as you can see, they got Tom Brady, the crazy shot that I like. Mother Nature comes alive in Madden like never before. In stunning new detail, see standing water on rain-drenched sidelines and cold winter snow accumulate on the field. They had that in the previous gen on the 360, where your players would step in the snow and you would actually see the footprints in the snow. But last gen, I guess they couldn't get it the way they wanted to. So hopefully we get to see that detail in next gen. Well, we should see it because they just said it right here. So we'll see. Game day immersion, new contextual player bench, and fan reaction that you feel. Again, they're really pushing the crowd stuff. And I'm happy because, not only that the play on the field has to be good, like the atmosphere around it has to match. So a lot of good stuff in there. It's great marketing. I can't wait to get my hands on the next gen consoles. And let me know what you guys think. Here's some of the screenshots, but notice that this is outside and you can see the player detail in the arms on Madden, but it kind of lacks on FIFA. So those are the things I've noticed in the trailers. Here's the cop. Again, I think it looks better in the actual trailer rather than the screenshots, but the screenshot actually shows you more detail of what they got. This screenshot right here is nice, man. Look at the detail in the helmets. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Alright, I'm out. Peace.